existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
I'm believing...
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. So much chance, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Chouameni, and it's Arda Güler. Now Hausen. Fran Garcia. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. Yamal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Fran Garcia. He's found a way through. That's a shade optimistic. It's been shipped out wide. Now it's Lopez. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Ball swung in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this.
Oh, hang on. He's got tall. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fran Garcia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Yamal. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. Pinged towards the front line.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Lopez. Driving on and making good progress. He's on it, can he get away? Fermin. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Goulet. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goulet really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 43 el dorsal 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Good shot at goal! Now who's going to be first to... Has another go! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Out to the left it goes. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
And that's the second half started.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's looking wide.
Alexander-Arnold.
Goulet. Rafinha. De Jong. Goulet. Valverde. He is through here. Araujo puts his foot on the gas. Out to the right. Picked out Berlin! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. And it's Garcia. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ferran Torres. This looks promising. And back to the goalkeeper. Tchouaméni.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Fran Garcia concedes a free kick for that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Al Kubasi does well to get him back. And he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
Valverde. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe is fouled. And it's Valverde. He has a look up. He's onside. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Alexander-Arnold.
Good-looking ball. Pinches it off him. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's found a way past. Ferran Torres! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Howson. He is through here. Chance to deliver.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now, can they get him away? Madrid choosing to make the first change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's got away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Madrid could have here their final chance. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, what a climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Yamal! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the...
He's going for goal! He's going to be quick to recover this. And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side, it turned into a very smooth ride. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the